image was everything to you, and that's why I said earlier in the show, if it was about image to Andre, you wouldn't have written this book because you've revealed, we pulled back the curtain on you to realize you're flawed just like everybody else. But I still came back to the same question. Why did you write it?
I had a second chance in my life, Dan. It's a second chance. I mean, most people don't get a second chance. I've lived a pretty powerful life for so many reasons, and from that day that I had a second chance, I wanted to make the most of my life, and I tried, and there was an atonement that was happening every day, and I think to some degree this book is part of that atonement. I believe that people, millions who I've never met, who I'll never meet, millions who possibly aren't even born yet, will be inspired and will have the tools to avoid some of my pitfalls, to help get through some of my pitfalls that I've been in. I think there are millions of people in this world that wake up in a life that they didn't choose. They wake up in a life that they find themselves in. Millions of people who wake up in a marriage they don't want to be in. Teenagers who get labeled and get stuck in boxes and express themselves through radical ways because they don't have the tools to understand themselves. So I started looking at just what kind of platform this is, and if the price to that is somehow the truth of me and what some may think of me one way or another, to me that was a price that I did have to pay.